The city sleeps, or tries to. Fear hangs heavy in the air, a shroud woven from whispers and shadows. The Midnight Ripper has cast a long dark shadow over our once vibrant streets. No one feels safe, not anymore. Sleep, once a refuge, is now tainted with dread. Every creak of the floorboards, every rustle of leaves outside the window, sends a jolt of fear through the night. We are a city holding its breath, waiting, wondering when the darkness will descend again. The police tell us to be vigilant, to report anything suspicious. But how do you fight an enemy that seems to melt into the shadows, leaving behind only fear and unanswered questions? We are left to grapple with the chilling reality that a predator walks among us, hidden in plain sight. The question is no longer if he will strike again, but when. It began in the dead of winter, January 2025. The city, still draped in holiday lights, was shaken by the news. A brutal attack. A young woman found lifeless in a secluded alleyway. The details, splashed across the front page of every newspaper, were chilling. The police remained tight-lipped, but the fear was palpable. This was no ordinary crime. Then another attack. And another, each one as brutal, as calculated as the last. A pattern emerged. The victims, all young women, were always attacked in the dead of night. The killer, dubbed the Midnight Ripper by the media, seemed to vanish into thin air after each attack. As the body count rose, so did the tension. Fear turned to panic. The police were under immense pressure to catch the monster in their midst. But the Ripper, a phantom in the night, seemed always one step ahead, leaving a trail of terror and unanswered questions in his wake. The murders, each more horrifying than the last, shared a chilling signature. At each crime scene, a peculiar symbol was found, meticulously carved into the victim's flesh. A chilling calling card, a macabre mark of the Ripper's handiwork. The symbol, a complex arrangement of lines and curves, defied easy interpretation. Was it a religious icon, a cryptic message, a taunt? Experts were baffled. The symbol, like the killer himself, remained an enigma, fueling endless speculation and fear. Some whispered that the symbol was a sign of the occult, a dark pact made with unseen forces. Others saw it as a twisted form of artistic expression, a gruesome signature scrawled in blood. Whatever its meaning, the symbol served as a constant reminder of the killer's audacity and the police's inability to stop him. Whispers in the void, theories and speculations. In the absence of concrete leads, theories bloom like poisonous flowers. The internet, that breeding ground for speculation, became a tangled web of conjecture and fear-mongering. Everyone had a theory, from the plausible to the outlandish. Some clung to the belief that the Ripper was a lone wolf, a deranged individual driven by a twisted sense of purpose. Others saw the work of a cult, a group of fanatics bound by a shared bloodlust. Still, others pointed to the lunar cycle, noting the chilling correlation between the Ripper's attacks and the full moon. The police, overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information, struggled to separate fact from fiction. Every lead was a dead end. Every witness interview, a frustrating exercise in futility. The Ripper, like a phantom in the machine, seemed to exist only in the shadows, his motives and identity as elusive as ever. A city on edge. Fear and fascination gripped the public. The city, once a vibrant tapestry of life, was now painted in shades of fear and suspicion. The streets, once bustling with activity, were eerily quiet after dark. The Midnight Ripper had cast a long shadow, one that touched every corner of the city. People were afraid to be alone, afraid to walk the streets at night. Parents kept their children close, their eyes constantly scanning for any sign of danger. The city that never sleeps had been lulled into a state of perpetual unease, yet amidst the fear, there was a morbid fascination. People devoured every news story, every blog post, every whisper about the case. True crime podcasts dedicated to the Midnight Ripper sprang up overnight, their downloads soaring. The city held its breath, caught between horror and a strange, unsettling captivation. The hunt continues, a chilling promise. As the months have turned into years, the question remains, who is the Midnight Ripper? Is he a phantom, a figment of our collective nightmares? Or is he a man, hiding in plain sight, waiting for his next opportunity to strike? The police investigation continues, but the trail has gone cold. The Ripper, it seems, has vanished into thin air, leaving behind a legacy of fear and unanswered questions. But the city will never forget. We will never forget the victims, their lives tragically cut short, and we will never stop searching for answers. The hunt for the Midnight Ripper is far from over. It is a promise whispered in the dead of night, a vow etched in the heart of every detective, every citizen. We will find you. Justice, though delayed, will be served. The darkness will not prevail.